I love this. Arin Ray is here, ladies and gentlemen. So excited to have you. Yes, yes, yes.
What's going
How you
on?
feeling? You've been booked and busy, friend.
Blessed, yeah, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
Blessed, very blessed.
Yeah.
Just been working, been in straight dad mode too. So
I
little man
know.
just started kindergarten, so
Yeah.
I'm just all in. We just keeping it moving right
Yeah.
now. Towards some.
Aaron, how do you balance all that? Because you are a dad and you're
Yeah.
young and you're so busy and like you're very active with your son, which I love.
Oh, for sure. It's something new to me as far as just like working and taking him to school because during the pandemic, like that's when he started preschool, so I didn't have too much work going on, so it was easy to kind of get him right. But now,
Yeah.
we're having shows and sessions right after picking him up from school. It's like this whole week was crazy. Like I was
Yeah.
going home at 4 a.m. but waking up at 6:30 a.m. to take him to school, then picking him up at 3, then
That's
go back to a
crazy.
session and just do it all over again.
Yeah.
But it's the best thing in the world, man. Honestly.
Does he realize who his dad is? Like that you're an artist?
Yeah, he does, which is cool, man. Like he loves being on stage. He loves seeing me perform. He knows my songs. He know I do music, and he's seen me with other artists that he likes. So he's like, yeah, my dad's tough,
Yeah.
So it's lit. Yeah.
Does he try to sing too or?
Oh, he does it all, but right now he's into more like rapping, which is
Oh.
dope. He raps like Drake a lot, like or
Okay.
Travis Scott. Like that's his thing.
Yeah.
Like yeah, that's him all
What?
day. Like yeah, but he actually be putting words behind it too, so it's cool, man. He sing. He got perfect pitch and perfect rhythm. Like
Wow.
he's nice, but I think he's like into more like what the kids is into, like the more
Yeah.
trap, like the easier stuff to listen to.
I know he's young, but like is he into social media already too or no?
He's got an Instagram page for sure.
Oh yeah.
We just kind of testing the waters, not really trying to push him into anything. I want everything with him to be very organic and like, natural, so he feels like we're not like trying to make him do something. I always want him to kind of want to do what he's doing.
Yeah.
So, we got him on Instagram, and I just got him with an agency. He's about to start doing certain things as far as like, modeling and doing all that. So me and his mom have been really taking it slow, but it's time.
Yeah.
It's definitely
It's time.
for sure.
And you've been doing so much. I know like you're kind of dabbling a little bit into acting right now. How's that going for you?
It's been cool. I've never seen myself being an actor or nothing like that, but they keep sending me scripts and saying that, if I'm interested in acting,
Right.
audition for this. So, I've had my opportunities, and I just did a cool self-taping last week that I hope, goes through, and I hope I can get because it would be super dope. But really, I'm just getting my shots up with this audition thing. I know you could audition for 20 things and not get any, but you might get the one that you don't think you're going to get. So, like, I'm just really just learning from my actor friends and, like, the people who've been doing it and just trying to learn and just get better with, preparing and just understanding how to not really think so much and just be who the character is. And
Yeah.
not really think who I am,
Right.
because I don't exist in that world, so.
What
yeah.
would you say is like your dream like role if you could choose any role for yourself?
Man, I was watching Love Jones yesterday, and I really like Lorenz Tate's character. I felt
Yeah.
like, man, if there was anything I could play right now that I could probably kill, like, body, I think that Love Jones. And it's probably, I don't know, if I don't want it to seem like, I don't know, that's a hard one. But I feel like, yeah, Love Jones, yeah, definitely.
Or maybe
I
like
think
what genre? Like
What
do you
genre?
see yourself in like scary movies,
drama.
romantic
I want to
comedy?
do a drama. Like, I feel like some real, like, hard acting, like some
Okay.
depressed type vibe. Like
Huh.
I want to do some
Like
some,
dramatic.
yeah, dramatic shit. Like
Huh.
I mean I sing, so I don't want to just be
Right.
the singing actor. I'm a singer dude who they just bring in for those roles. Like I would love to do it, but if I'm an act, I want to really figure that out, and then eventually like some comedies just to see myself in that light
Yeah.
and really just getting I guess out of my comfort zone. And then maybe some action movies. That might be crazy. Like I'm a big fan of like the Bourne movies and any like Denzel type vibes. Like I'm in that vibe. So
Okay.
we'll see.
Period.
Yeah.
And I mean, you want to be like on a Denzel type vibe for acting. So would you
Yeah.
say you are like a goat when it comes to R&B
A goat when it comes to R&B.
or just music in general in your genre in your lane?
I mean, I will be, man. That goat thing is tossed around very, very lightly these days, man. But and I've been around some goats in this world, and will I be? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Am I one of the dopest in the game? Yes.
Period.
Yes. But I gotta put up, the stats too. I gotta get me some hits. I gotta, really put on. Like I gotta really sell out some big shows. Like I got work to do. So, as far as talent wise, yeah, sky's the limit. There's no limit to real what I can do, and I feel like you can match me with anybody, but it really sucks to compare. So, yeah, man. Will I be a GOAT for sure? Am I loved by the GOATs? Yes. But we working, man. I don't like to just throw that out there.
But you're obviously led by the GOATs because you were just working with Diddy on his camp, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was
so
cool.
Talk about that because he posted it. I didn't even know that from you.
Yeah.
And I saw it on Instagram. And I'm like, this is nuts. Yeah.
I mean, it was different, man, because I never worked with Diddy before, and that team and just how they work was really, really cool. Just being around a lot of the greats, a lot of the OGs that I came up listening to, and then a lot of the guys that I came to, like when I came to LA, they're like the top guys now as far as producers and writers. So it's just seeing guys that, I've been known for the last 9.5 years that's, in charge of these sessions that were, assistants or, I'm saying, like just somebody else's, I guess partner, they was helping him up. Like for instance, like Jazzy is somebody I seen come up, going crazy. And Clemens is somebody I seen coming up, go crazy. I'm saying? A lot of my guys that's producers just coming up. And then just being able to be around guys like James Fauntleroy, and Brian Michael Cox and all them, and Rob Knox, just a lot of the greats. Jeremiah, Todd Alassane, I got in with Tory. It was just a lot of people there, man. And it was a blessing just to, be around that group of people and just, see what we could come up with. It was a real cool camp, real cool situation. And
so he just handpicked all the individuals that were there, or was it just word of mouth? Like this person should come. Like how did that come about?
I guess it was invite only. They invited me, pull up. I'm pretty sure his A&Rs and his, a couple of the guys within his crew, wanted me to be there. I'm not sure if he handpicked me, because, it's a weird situation with that right now. But nah, it showed love. It was all, it was all love, no pun intended. And it was a great experience overall. And I'm grateful that I actually got to, be a part of that and just, be around a lot of those people again.
Did you write records for him? Are you a part of a record?
We'll see. I mean, I wrote records for sure. I was, I helped with a lot of them. But we'll see what works, man. I was really there just to, be, a sponge and be as helpful as possible. So I really don't know what's gonna come out of it. I don't know anything for sure. I really don't have too many details. It was just, hey man, come down here, come kill it. We want you to be here. So. Yeah.
Well, after, him saying that R&B is dead and then bringing you up there, how did you feel when he said that and you saw that he said that? Did that make you feel some type of way?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt a little bit away, but it wasn't more towards me. It was like really towards my peers and just a lot of the people I know that are around him and who work with, the people like who we work with. I know these people and I know where a lot of people grab their influence from these days. And to say certain things, like that, like R&B is dead, I felt like that wasn't as helpful. But.
And what do you mean by that, not as helpful?
It's just not as helpful when, you got an OG in the game and a lot of people might respect your opinion. And then you got people like Summer Walker, especially all the females, like they're really doing a great job with this. You know what I'm saying? I can't speak for us, guys and nothing, but it's a lot of women who are really killing R&B and being very vulnerable when they're talking. They talk, and when you say things like that, it might keep people from going to explore that type of music or explore that way just because somebody that they respect so much said it. So it's just like the fact that you work with a lot of these people and we draw a lot of influence from these younger cats, like that wasn't really sitting right with me. But at the same time, I wanted to, just kind of be a voice for anybody who felt like they wanted to say something. But to me, I got a lot of respect for them over at that camp, and I actually know why he did it, honestly. A lot of this is marketing and politics. So when you say something like that, a lot of eyes are going to be on you. You're going to get a lot of,
attention.
A lot of attention.
Yeah.
And, what is he working on? An album.
Right.
You know, so it's really just marketing, and you know, he probably didn't even mean it in the way he said it, but
it definitely caused a lot of conversation.
It caused a lot of conversation, and I just felt impelled for my people to say stuff. Cause me, I do R&B, but like I do everything, and I chose to kind of do more R&B on this record that I did. This last one, it's just kind of how it happened. But like I do everything, so I can never be like, oh, I'm like the best R&B, or because I'm not even trying to be that. Like I could care less. I'm really just an artist who likes to do whatever. I'm genreless. Like if I wanted to cook up a rock album tomorrow, we go crazy. You know what I'm saying? I body it.
Period.
So it's really, you know, it was really something for my peers, and but I respect it a lot, and I see what he was doing there, and so my thoughts about that kind of changed, because it's like, man, people would really rather hear you talk crap or just talk, you know, negatively about something, than actually, you know, go and listen to something that's new and cool and fresh. So by him saying certain things like that, it gives people the opportunity to be like, hey, you're wrong. Here's this, here's that, here's that. So a lot of eyes are on these people, and a lot of eyes are on these artists. Even though he said it's dead, it's just more eyes on the R&B. It keeps the conversation going. So it's a lot of ways you could look at it. It's really perspective. But it's a lot of respect and love over there for them, because, you know, they paved the way, and in so many ways, and you know, they're keeping a certain vibe alive, you know, and making certain records that is I mess with that. That's it. Yeah.
Did you get an opportunity to talk to him about that?
Oh no, man was working. He was working. You know, he was just working a lot, moving. I got a chance to vibe with him in certain things, but we never really talked about that. I don't even really think it's nothing to really chop it up about, you know, because I still stand on what I say. But it's I understand in a certain perspective, and why a lot of that was said anyway. So I get it. I get it for sure.
So what was that vibe like working with him? I'm sure it was dope.
Cool, man. Man, it's definitely energy. You know what I'm saying? He's a great energy in the studio. He definitely is, you know, he talks his talk, and he's very, you know, transparent, and he knows what he wants, you know. So it's really just, you know, following his lead, and just, you know.
Was it nerve-wracking at all?
No,
Are you
not
scared?
really.
No?
I've been doing this. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Like, I've sang in front of more people. I didn't sing in front of Quincy. You know what I'm saying? I've been in front of people who I really respect in that regard as like artists and artistry. So, you know, that's just a day in the studio for me. Yeah.
What do you think's prepared you for this level of success now? Because, I mean, you're working with, you know, OGs like Diddy. So what do you think has prepared you? Because you said it's nothing to you. So
I mean, it means a lot to me. You know, but just experience, man, putting in the work, getting them shots up. You know, I've been doing this out here for the last 9.5 years, and I came up under the underdogs. So if, you know what I'm saying, if you playing records in front of them and being told it's trash and whatever, I don't think Diddy saying it could be any worse.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They all got the same amount of records, same amount of hits, same amount of love. I mean, Harvey Mason is literally the head of the Grammy Association. So if I'm not listening to him, who am I going to listen to? So it's really just preparation, getting the shots up, putting the work in, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, executing. It's music.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know, rocket science or like surgery. Like, I'm not a doctor or something where I'm trying to save somebody's life. Like, I'm literally just.
But I'm sure you are through your music, definitely.
For sure, there's ways, but like, we got it easy for real.
Yeah. And we're both from the Midwest, and we both now live in Los Angeles.
Come on
now.
You
know, I feel like you've really like been involved with the culture. I saw you dancing at the show the other day. I was like, how you know how to do this already?
Shout out to Jizzle, man.
Yeah. What would you say is like the difference between like, you know, being born and raised from the Midwest and now adapting to this LA culture?
Man, it's definitely different. You know, being from Cincinnati, like, and then moving to LA is such a culture shock. It's so different. You know what I'm saying? You know, lights are a lot brighter. The pressure's definitely on. You know what I'm saying? There's more ways, more opportunity. And, you know, we got our, like, dances and stuff in Cincy, but, like, the West Coast just in general got us a real, real big, you know, I feel like their culture is just real. Like, y'all, they're really doing that out here. So, you know, I done pick up some things along the way. You know what I'm saying? Being around YG and them Camp Push, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, I ran with them for a minute, you know, and I'm still my dogs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's kind of how I learned that. Just with the fashion too, that was really what was different for me. It's like switching up how I dress, because I didn't really care about that in Cincinnati at all. I don't care about it now. Like if I could, I just wear basketball shorts and a white beat here. But image is a real thing this way. So you got to kind of, people want to see you in a certain light and want to see you a certain way. So I try to just stay in my lane, but still be as comfortable as I can be.
How was it, being part of his camp? Because I feel like you were more involved with it a while ago. I don't see you with him too much now. I
mean, it was real cool. I mean, I met bro through Push. Shout out Push a Rock, man. And bro just took me in. Bro's always just been a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Jizzle ain't never really switched up. Always been there. Got on records when I didn't ask. You know what I'm saying? So it was really cool being around him. Only reason I'm not around dude, like, anybody in general, is just because having my child, I really just be on that, and I just stay to myself. Like,
why is that? You are a very to yourself kind of person.
I like to protect my peace, my energy. I don't I'm not a go out type of guy, so I really gonna they love to go to the club and after parties and stuff, and I'm the guy who likes to go home and sleep, or at least, hey, let's bring that back to the crib. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like see me in the club around the people, because at some point I like to check out, and if I can't check out at a club or something like that, like, I'm gonna be zoned. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be falling asleep where I'm real good for that.
Yeah.
I'm real good for that.
And you don't really post too much on social media either. Is that more of protecting your mental health, or?
I mean, I just don't be thinking about it either. You know what I'm saying? I really be on, my mind's always racing. Like, I'm gonna post more, and I'm trying to get better at that. That's one thing I obviously need to work on, is just being consistent with that. But yeah, it's just one of them things where I don't really be thinking about showing everybody what I'm doing.
I just feel like that's interesting because you're an artist, you're a public figure. You got to be out in the scene. You got to be at the club. You got to be posting. But you just decide to kind of just do your own thing just because you love to do it. That's what it seems like.
That's the only reason I'm here. I'm here, you know what I'm saying, to get to this, to feed my family, make sure my son's straight, and then just have a good time. So, I got to stay to myself. It helps me with growing too, you know what I'm saying, to really think about what I'm doing and what I'm trying to accomplish here, and not just be out here because it's cool to be out here.
Okay, well, let's talk about this album. There's a lot of toxic energy a little bit in there, a lot of sex talk in there.
Very.
So talk to me, what inspired the album?
I mean, Hello Poison was really, a quarantine relationship, like a relationship I was in for a minute, and that was it was just basically that. It was a whole period of just in time of me being in a relationship and really figuring out how much I loved being in a relationship, but I really couldn't be in it because that's not what I was wanting to do. You know what I'm saying? I liked it. I do love that passion, that love, having a partner, having somebody really want to, be there for you, take care of you, and grow with somebody. But at this moment in my life, I'm just not there as far as being able to execute and commit to anybody. So that's just where that ended. It started with, I didn't really think it was gonna be anything. It could have been just a one night hookup.
Situation.
You know what I'm saying? But it really turned into something that was really dope. So, the title Hello Poison is really I was calling love poison. You know what I'm saying? For the longest, that's what I was calling, because I wasn't trying to be in no relationship. I was single vibes, but it was really dang,
I'm in it,
and I actually like it, and this is cool, and it was unexpected. So it was just a way to say love is poison, but it's really not. It could be good for you or bad for you, anything. But I mean, honestly, it wasn't too toxic. It was a great time.
Yeah. So. Do you feel like dating in LA is difficult, especially in the industry?
Terrible. It's terrible. Don't date in LA.
Why not? Because it is. I agree, but I'm just saying. Some people, do good.
It's a lot going on, man. Like.
You think it's just an industry thing, or?
It's an industry, but everything is industry out here.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything. It's super. Everything is industry. It's not. You don't go nowhere and not somebody what do you do? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? What's your name?
Why is that the first thing? What's your Instagram?
You have Instagram?
What? Why
leave me alone, bro.
My name
Can I be a cool person? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't I be nice to you and you not know what I'm doing right now? But everybody, they want something. So and it's cool. Everybody is a little bit more blunt out here, but at the same time, y'all can have that.
Yeah, for real.
Cool.
We got some dope features on here. Blast, you know, LA's very own. You got Ari Lennox on there.
Yeah.
How did the Blast feature come about?
Man, that was like fourth quarter. That was a record that wasn't gonna be on the album.
Wow.
Shout out to Stat. He made sure that was on the album. Told me I was crazy.
You overthink a lot, huh?
I do.
It's a Virgo thing.
Yeah, for sure. I overthink, tremendously. It's something I gotta work on, but we there. But yeah, Blast it was really just, hey bro, like, sent it the record, and he did it that day. He just thought it was a smash. I sent him one before, but he ain't really like jump on it, and I was like, okay. Let's send him this one. Stat told me send him that way, and he got on it that night and sent it back. So, and I just did the Fake Love in LA joint for him. So it was just, it was easy to just kind of swap on that one and keep it going. But yeah, shout out to Blast, man. We just killed the show too. That was dope too.
Yes. Yeah, you've been on a lot of shows, and then you just did one with Ty Dolla $ign and Division. Yeah. And talk to me about that, because Ty's also on the album.
I mean, yeah, Ty's incredible. Shout out to Ty. It was a great show. First time I saw Division live, did really well. Jacquees did really well. Tone Stith, amazing artist, man. Got to give more love to Tone, man. He's very, very talented. But Ty, they killed it as usual. Great show. Ladies came out. People came out. LA came out. It was a vibe.
It was fun.
You seen me.
Everybody was coming up to you. I was like, I was trying to get to you in backstage. You want to go in the crowd.
Yeah,
I'm like,
let's go see.
But I love that about you, and how like you are dope, like to interact with your fans. You know, even my sister was very excited to meet you. She listens to your music, so I think that that's very humble of you to tap in with everybody.
I mean, without them, I ain't got none of this. You know what I'm saying? I knew it was a time where I couldn't get a few streams or a few listens, and I was worried about that. Now I got hundreds of millions of streams, and we number one on certain stations. So it's just like, you just gotta, keep working at it, and I gotta be like that, like if I start getting a heavy head, like this is supposed to happen, or this like these people they better say hi to me, like it makes no sense. Like, why would I do that? You trying to show love, and it's like it's great promotion too. Like, someone taking a picture with you, like they're gonna post that. Sure. You're gonna repost that. Other people are gonna be like, oh, I can take pictures. He's personal, all that. So it all goes with the territory, and it comes with the situations. But I'm very grateful with my supporters and people who love to see me perform, and the people who don't really know who I am, and then be like, yo, you killed that, you should have headline, whatever, XYZ. So it's just making new fans. I always give that that love and opportunity to give it back.
Yeah. Do you feel like you're a slept on artist?
Slept on is weird, because I feel like that's a little bit of your fault if you're slept on, because why are you slept on?
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's really, if I'm slept on, that's on me. I need to do more work. So
posting more.
Yeah, posting more. Just saying, maybe singing a little bit more, giving some people reasons to want to follow me and actually interact with me instead of just listen to my music. Because you could be as dope as you want to be, but if they're not attached to the person, you know what I'm saying, what is it? Like, they just get over you after a song is not, stuck in their head no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's really either you got to have them hits, like, or you just got to be, super personable and in their face with certain things.
But what I love about your music is really you. Like, you're writing it. It's really your story. And I feel like a lot of times now, there are a lot of hits, but there's also like a lot of one-hit wonders. Right. So it's like, how do you differentiate like the two? Because I feel like with you, it's like we get to really know who Arin Ray is, what he went through COVID. He went through a whole toxic relationship. Yeah. So I think that's dope.
It wasn't
so
toxic,
like being open,
great.
Not toxic, my bad. Just
amazing.
just a lot going on. I feel I didn't mean to say it's toxic, but there are a little bit of,
Like, it's love. It's love.
A loving, fun relationship is like you like to say.
Oh, man.
Well, anyways, what should we expect from you, like, with the last quarter of the year?
Man, well, I'm starting tour in October. We got a few days. We got 7 days.
Who are you going on tour with?
Myself and Savannah Christina. Bring her along. Great artist out of Miami. She's very, very talented. Very, very dope. I love her style. I love how she, is very, very, one with the people. I love how she do her thing, and she's, talented, like I said. So me and her, we gonna do it, and I'm gonna bring, some special guests. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
But we got some great cities lined up, and we add more. I figured out a dates for my LA show, so I will be telling y'all soon. But the Hello Poison tour is coming up soon. More music, more consistency, more of me, features. writing, you know, and hopefully we could take this tour in the next year and make it bigger, go to Europe, do our thing.
Fire.
But really, I'm just trying to, you know, stay on their heads, like, you know what I'm saying, and just keep pumping out good music and, you know, get a hold of my brand and everything else. So it's really just, you know, keeping the work going, finding a flow, and, you know what I'm saying, locking in, executing the plans and the visions that we got for ourselves. So, yeah, man, and coming back on, you know, stations like this and Power 106 and just, you know, showing my love for y'all. So, next time.
Okay. Is there anything that we didn't touch on that you felt like you need to get off your chest?
Man, not really, man. I'm just blessed, you know, to be here and to have opportunities like that. So I guess to anybody that's really just listening to my project and been showing love and coming to concerts, man, just thank y'all, and you know, let's just keep it going. I'm gonna do my best to you know, keep it running for y'all, and yeah, we got tour in October.
Okay.
And a lot more music ahead. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be hearing a lot more of me, and yeah, make sure y'all get that Bad Idea going, because it's been going crazy in a lot of different areas, and it's a really great song. So Bad Idea featuring me and Blast. Definitely fine.
That part, I appreciate you for tapping in with me.
No,
It's been
thank
a pleasure.
you for having me. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad we actually got to get it in.